Opioids aren't only making news in St. Charles, it's a huge problem in New Orleans. And today, city leaders laid out a community-based response plan to try to fight the epidemic.
Kristen Pierce has that information, and she also talked to a patient at Bridge House about what he thinks needs to be done.
Kevin Seal says he grew up around drugs, but never imagined being involved in that lifestyle. But when he was 16 years old, he started smoking marijuana, and from there, doing other drugs.
Just when it was in a phase, when it was the thing people were doing, I tried it. But as far as the things that I wanted to do every day, it was for a long time, it was just marijuana until opioids came. I found myself in trouble after a while, and I did time.
2 years in prison the first time around, and about 3.5 years the second time. But Kevin says prison doesn't work.
One thing that has to be done is they need to push the treatment center banner more.
And that's something the city of New Orleans is trying to do. Today, city leaders laid out an action plan to fight the opioid epidemic. New Orleans police will soon be able to administer Narcan to overdose victims. There will also be opioid counseling available and more help for overdose victims by linking them to treatment resources.
The biggest issue is to treat it like a public health threat. If you do that, it takes you into a whole different direction that gets you faster, sooner, for less money, that saves more lives.
And saving lives is important to Kevin, who just lost a friend last night.
We were part of each other's support group. We leaned on each other for support. And so I had talked to him yesterday, and he died last night.
Kristen Pierce, Eyewitness News.